Hello everyone, it's Dude here, and yeah, we're back to Ace Attorney. So we think we found a murderer, last trial, but what's happening? What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about? Wait, what was he talking about? A memory of a crime that I committed. Oh yeah, that's what we left off there. A memory of murder. Do you really think Mr. Edgeworth killed? I don't believe it. Not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently, but he never takes someone's life. Never! Nick? Yo, how's everyone doing? What'd you think about my performance today? I had them swooning in the aisles. Huh, Maya? They were swooning over you in the aisles? Isn't the whole jury just the males? Whatever. Swooning? Me? Oh, yes. I do remember feeling faint. Maya, don't fall for him. Right on, tell me the truth. It was like love at first sight, right? Right, Nick? Huh? Me? Well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two. I don't think Larry's girlfriend is gonna be happy when she hears about, when she hears about him flirting with Phoenix and I. I think you can do better than that. Come on! I saved Edgeworth in there, dude. Edgy! You gotta fall in love with me now, come on. You guys should be bowing before me! Yeah! Bow before you're here! No. I'm gonna show my badge to prove I'm- Yo, whoa! I was hot down there, hot! Okay, buddy, you're dating a model, please. I'm glad someone's happy about how this case is going. He seems too happy to care about anything I show him. Okay. I'm gonna show him this. No, there's no point. We won't care, let's talk to him though. Today's trial. Larry, you really helped out in the trial today. Okay, you don't need to inflate his ego even more. You did! If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty. Maya's Maya. Maya can, Well, okay, I should have read it as I was going. But seriously, Nick, that boat shop cure nigger is pretty suspicious. But Edgy ain't off the hook yet. Way to spoil the mood, Larry. Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know? But from where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty... Edgy. Okay, this... Edgy has... That name has not aged well. With all this Gen Alpha slang like, I'm gonna edge to you, No! You're gonna edge to Larry Butts, not Edgeworth. No, I'm kidding. I know people like Edgeworth and all that stuff, but... Okay, the point is, that name has not aged well. I was gonna say it has not edged well. I mean, can you really know he's telling the truth about that night? Nick? I don't know. But, what I do know is, I'm going to believe in you two until the end. Us two? Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right? Nah, he means me, right, Nick? I mean, I believe in Maya, but like, I think he's talking about Larry because, you know, Larry's testimony. Yeah, you, Larry. Not me, you didn't give a testimony. But why you, Larry? Huh? Actually, yeah. Why me, Nick? Because you... enough with the silent treatment. Just tell Maya that it's because you believe in Larry because he's a witness. Maya did not testify anything. You already believe Maya because Maya's spitting the facts. You don't know if Larry's spitting on facts right now. I'm sorry, Maya. Phoenix is terrible at these. Nick, why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true. But when we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think? I mean, she has the full right to say that. Edgeworth, like, knew about something being wrong with the whole Red-White trial, and he just, like, continued to prosecute Phoenix and Maya anyways. Like, he continued prosecuting. Well, at that point, it was just Phoenix on trial, not Maya, but whatever. You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney. Wait, was that when you two were classmates? Yes, in grade school. What's this? What's this music? Yeah, you barely hear this. I think they only played this at the beginning. Did they only play this at the beginning of the murder in this case? Well, anyways. They saved me, Miles, and Larry. They saved me and I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know? What? Hey, Larry, what's he talking about? Huh? Oh, sorry, I kinda forgot. Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm gonna hear this story today, and that's final. Okay, okay. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. Okay, it was the very end of 3rd grade. Oh, we're getting a flashback, guys. Okay, I was on trial, a class trial. A class trial? Next, tell. You remember Larry? Spring, end of 3rd grade? A kid in our class got his lunch money stolen. Lunch money? Our school was really small. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home. Okay. Huh, I see. Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared with $38 still inside. Oh, yeah, now that you mention it, I do remember that. I was thinking $38, that's not that much, and then I realized, oh shoot, this is back then. Yeah. I can see why you forget, though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I skipped PD that day. I was the only one not in class. So, they thought you did it? Yeah. The kids in class said I should be put on trial. Trial? They know what trials are in 3rd grade. So the next day, we held a classroom trial, with me as the defendant. Okay, this is the... I didn't do it! Wait, he's in 3rd grade. I didn't do it! So yeah, look at this. This is the flashback you saw at the beginning of, like, the first turnabout. And, like, he was gonna tell Mia about this, but Mia died, so... Guilty! He did it! Guilty! It was you, thief! Give the money back! You're such a meanie! No one play with him! Just admit it, you did it! You can't hide the truth! Tell us the truth! We're not gonna play with you anymore! Yeah! And no borrowing my eraser! You shouldn't be allowed in relay race! Or on the library committee! Give me back my 50 cents I owe you! Hey, did you rob the bank the other day? That was a lot of lines I had to quickly read. Nah, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right. No, that's Mia's voice. The teacher... Okay. The teacher's falsely accusing this guy. So she does not deserve Mia's voice. She deserves... Hey Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right. In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it. Go over and apologize, Phoenix. I didn't know what was happening. I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad, I couldn't stop crying. I thought this was young Phoenix talking. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize. I went to where the boy whose money had been stolen was sitting. That's when it happened. Alright. He shouldn't have to apologize! The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed. Amateurs. Miles? I gave Miles a little bit of it wasn't you who stole my money, was it? Oh! He's the one whose money was stolen. No. Then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That is why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent. Damn. But the Miles, it was your money that was stolen. Yeah, he did it. He's the one. We don't need proof. Make him say he's sorry. Why don't you all just shut up? God damn! Oh. This is always how it is. Everyone ganging up and picking on one person. Just think how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it. Okay, that's such an iconic photo of Larry. Very well. I will replace the money myself. This class trial is over. Oh, the teacher did a good job. Okay, that's nice. We should still have found out who the impasta was. That's how it happened. After that, the 3 of us were the best of friends. Wow, I had no idea. Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot. That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone, without a friend in the world. Oh yeah, that's why Phoenix, like, helped Maya. That's why you did a good thing, Larry. Yeah, well, I was just lucky that I took the day off from school. If I'd been there, they would have thought I'd done it. So I took it kind of personally. See? I mean, that wouldn't make sense, because whenever something stinks, it's usually the butts. You know? When something smells, it's usually the butts. I called it! I was kind of hesitant in the last time. They were like, okay, buddy, you need to stop being so immature. And Phoenix said, you know what, I'm fine! You know what? If Phoenix said it, I'm fine. Okay. Anyway, Edward and I talked after that class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father. I'm going to become a defense attorney, just like my father. A famous defense attorney. Then, a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school. The DL6 incident? Right. I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death. That's so sad. It was several years later when I heard Edward's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. There was? The headline was something like, Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney. Huh? Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts? The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. Oh, that's talking about Edward. I thought it was like back when he was like a kid. Yeah. But why? What happened? I mean, that's not the Edgy I used to know at all. That's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him, I don't know how many times. He never replied. I guess he just thought he gave him unnecessary feelings. I guess he didn't want to see his old friends. I couldn't just drop it though. I wanted to meet him, to learn why he had become who he became. That's when I decided. Wait, you don't mean... That's why? That's why you became a defense attorney? To meet Edward? Okay. If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me, whether he wanted to or not. So you're wait, that's how wait, roles could have been swapped so easily. So if Edgar became a defense attorney, Phoenix would have become a prosecutor. Like, I remember there was this, like, Ace Attorney, animation that was, like, yeah, it was called Phoenix Wright Disgraced Attorney. But, yeah, it was, like, everything was cursed in that, animation. Mia was alive, Phoenix was a prosecutor, Edward was a defense attorney, Edward was straight. It was all cursed. And, yeah. I didn't know roles could have been swapped that easily. But, yeah, this is definitely, look at the ship tease here. I became a defense attorney so I can meet Edward. This is, like, full-blown ship tease. If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me whether he wanted to or not, in court. Edward believed in me, and I believe in him. He's in pain, and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edward. I'm the only one who can help him. And Larry. Whoa, Nick! So that is why you helped me out for free? Yes. I helped you because I believed in you. Except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free. Oh, Nick! 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 We have to save Mr. Edward if it's the last thing we do, okay? Right. It very well may be. How will it be the last thing we do? We're gonna get cases after this, right? Oh wait, because Edward's like, no, we want a celebrity case. Will Powers was a celebrity. We want a celebrity case. Wait. If we want a celebrity case, we should have been getting more cases, right? You know what, whatever. I'm gonna go blow my nose real quick. First, there's a rental boat shop caretaker. I cannot do this while blowing, but oh, shoot, okay, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. My nose isn't that much better, but whatever. We need to find out who or what he is. I'd settle for who. I guess I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. Okay, let's go. So, what evidence do we not have? Oh, we just deleted like 2 pieces of evidence. We still have the metal detector. I'm assuming that's because the metal detector is gonna come in handy soon. Again, wouldn't it? Yeah, what evidence did he clean out? I forgot. Oh, like the photos. He took away the photos, like the one at 1150, and I'm assuming Lada's testimony? Yeah, he deleted Lada's testimony and the, photo of 1150. Okay, let's go. So yeah, he conveniently took out the 2 pieces of evidence we probably don't need anymore. No, not probably. We don't need anymore, so... I mean, we don't really need it anymore because we already proved what happened, so... Kind of what? Alright. Let's go to Gore Lake. Hey, pal! Long time no see. Oh, Detective Gumshoe! Close one day, huh? I got so worked up, I snapped my tie in half. Oh yeah, because what happened was the judge literally declared guilty, and then he declared it guilty first, and then he like pulled back the verdict. But like that moment when he declared it guilty, I'm like, what? Did I screw up? Do I need to like go back? Was I supposed to present it? I was like, oh no! You declared guilty? I was so close to going back to load the previous save file. I thought I messed up and I was supposed to present a piece of evidence or something, and then Manfred Karma like screwed things up for me. I got so worked up I snapped my tie in half. Sorry about that. No prob, pal, thanks to you, we now know who really did it. You mean the boat shop caretaker? Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may, it's my duty to you as a police officer. Now, I'm off to catch me a criminal. Alrighty. Detective Gumshoe sure is active today. Oh, and one other thing. Eek! No one can go into the woods today. The woods? Where Lotta was camping? Why? What? The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. Okay. He got pretty mad. No one can go in for a while. I guess Lotta's in a lot of trouble. Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. So, there's nothing to examine here again, because we already did that. Let's go move in. I mean, that'll make things easier for me. Now I don't have to, go between all these different places. Gourd Lake Public Beach. Huh? The steel eyesore is missing? Eyesore? Looks like the hot dog stand is closed, too. I guess Larry's too busy worrying about Mr. Edger to show up for work. And there's nothing to check over here, is there, so... Oh look, what's the blurry sign? What's the blurry sign? Oh wait, it's gonna be the Samurai Dogs. We can check anyways to confirm. Look, guess Larry has today off. He was pretty happy about saving Mr. Edgar. True, we owe him big. You know, the dialogue's a little different, so we're doing it. This lake sure likes to cause problems, doesn't it? Huh? I mean, everything that happened here turned out to be a lie. Gordy was a lie, and the charges against Mr. Edgar are all lies? I guess you're right. I mean, I'm glad the charges were all lies, but still. Let's see, the tree? The tree's still the same. This, huh? I almost didn't see that signpost. Left, boat docks, right, exit. Okay. A trash can with no trash. At least the place is well maintained. And then the benches, and then that's it. No one's going to sit here on a cold day like today. Well, unless they were eating a samurai dog. How would that change the temperature, I wonder? You seem troubled, Nick. I mean, you know, what you're saying is, no one would sit in a cold day like this unless you're eating a samurai dog, because that's worth it, okay? Nick, you misunderstood. She never said it makes it warmer. Okay, I'm gonna press on you, Phoenix. When did she say it's gonna make the day warmer? She never said that. She said it's just gonna make the day more worthwhile. No, well, not the day more worthwhile. Going in a park in the cold more worthwhile. Whatever. No, who, me? Wait, what did Maya say? I forgot what it was. Unless, how had that, you seem troubled, Nick. No, who, me? Okay, cool. Nothing over here. Okay. If we move, and... So, that place is, off limits, so that's actually easier for me, then. Let's see what we have here. This is my boat rental shop. That old caretaker got away. Yup. I never imagined he might be the real murderer. Oh! Grossberg is back. I know that clearing of the throat anywhere. Aha! Hello! Oh yeah, I love this music. What might you be doing here? Out for a walk. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. Mr. Grossberg? This is no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edger's trial ends tomorrow. That is true, yes. But from what I saw of today's trial, Edger should be fine, right? Well, I'm not so sure about that. Ho! What do you mean by that? Well, I'm not sure. If you find anything out, come by my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance. Okay, thanks. Bye. What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyway? Who knows? Because he doesn't have the case here, right? So, what's he doing? Is he working for anyone? Is he? I'm kidding. I don't know what Grossberg's up to. There's a forest here beyond these bushes. I mean, he would be interested because, you know, DL6. And DL6 is basically the thing that ruined his life. Grossberg's life, ruined by DL6. Ezra's life, ruined by DL6. Mia's life, ruined by DL6. Maya's life, ruined by DL6. Their mother, ruined by DL6. Red White, also ruined by DL6, because that's how we, that's what caused him to, that's what caused Mia to investigate him, which caused him to murder Mia, which caused him to go to jail. DL6, ruined April May's life. Okay, now I'm pushing it. I mean, I'm not wrong, but it's like kind of indirect now. Oh yeah, DL6 also ruined Edward's father's life. DL6 also ruined the police's life. There's a forest here beyond these bushes. Nick, the forest! There's someone in there, and did I say DL6 ruined Grossberg's life? I think I did. You're right, there's a few policemen in there. They must be looking for the caretaker. Good luck. Okay, we did that. Let's go to shop. The boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anyone is around. The caretaker must have run for the hills, huh? Yeah, looks like it. He didn't seem like a bad person. Cool. Alright, let's check here. There are some boats floating in the dock. The murder took place in a boat from this dock. Apparently, the police took away the actual boat that was used that night. Indeed, there's space for one more boat at the dock. Cool. Everything's cool. Let's go move in. I wonder what we'll find. Just the parrot, I'm assuming? We can talk to the parrot, have the parrot all to ourselves. Here to check. Nobody's home. Hello, hello, squawk. Hey, it's Polly. I wonder where your owner's gone, Polly. Hello, hello, squawk. I can't believe he'd run off and leave this poor parrot to fend for herself. Hello, hello, squawk. Oh, this is the music. We gotta talk to the parrot. Okay. Maybe I should take care of Polly next. You probably should just kidnap her. The police know about her anyway. I'm sure they'll do something. Well, okay. Sorry, Polly. He sees I can't take you. Right, now the bird's going to hate me. Yeah. Alright, let's check here. It doesn't seem like he used this kitchen that much. You're right. I guess the whole pasta restaurant thing was a lie. What, you thought he was telling the truth? So does he actually have bad memories, or was he faking it? Say, Nick, don't people usually put pictures of fish up on the wall to boast about them? Because if he did murder, like, that's a lot of planning. Like, if he really had the terrible memory, then he wouldn't have been capable of committing the murder, right? Because if he committed murder and then dressed up as them and then go trick Edward and then go back and do all that stuff, that's a lot of stuff. You have to first have a really clear mind to pull it off, and you need to have a good memory if you're gonna remember to do all that stuff. And then also play your part as a witness and all that stuff. Like, that's a lot. Like, there's no way he'd forget about us having a bank passport and the vault password in like a few seconds and stuff like that, and then pull this off and pull this whole night stunt. Whatever, don't people usually put pictures of fish up on the wall to boast about them? And if he did murder the defense attorney, he would had to have a strong memory of, what the defense attorney did to make him so mad, right? He killed the defense attorney for a reason, and he would have to have a memory of what he did if he's gonna kill him. Yeah, I guess so. You mean pictures of the fish they caught, right? Right, but don't all the fish on the wall here look really puny to you? Well, you know what they say. You should have seen the one that got away. Except the one that got away from us was the caretaker, and we did see him. Why do I feel like we're having two different conversations here? Let's see. Here. Everything's cold. Looks like he didn't turn his heater on. I guess he hasn't been back here since the trial. I mean, no crap, he ran away. I mean, that reminds me, Nick. Polly here knows the number to the safe, right? Yeah, that's right. Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1228. Let's open it, Nick. Come on. I'm sure there isn't any money in there. Aw. But hey, he keeps it locked, right? So there must be something of value in there. I'm not so sure. Okay, Nick, let's see what's in there. I guess there might be a clue or two. The only thing in here is a letter. A letter? Ooh, was this the defense attorney? Boring. There's no name or signature on this thing. It's handwritten in very precise, clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth? Edgeworth? Nick? Why would Mr. Edgeworth's name be on here? How should I know? I'm going to read the whole thing. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says, this is your last chance. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. Ooh. So, I'm thinking, why would he have beef with both a defense attorney and a prosecutor? Huh. So I'm thinking, if you have beef with a prosecutor, it's because that prosecutor put you in jail. Wait a second. I thought he blamed it on Edgeworth so that way he would get away with the crime of killing the defense attorney, because I thought that's what he was interested in. He wanted revenge? I thought this was trying to clear up, I thought this was him clearing all, clear any loose ends, regarding DL6. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder of plot in detail. How to kill Robert Heyman and to frame Edgeworth, calling Edgeworth out to the lake, getting on the boat, firing twice, This is exactly what I figured out today in court. It's all here, in perfect detail. But if he doesn't have bad memory, why would he need a parrot? Why would he need to tell the parrot a password? There's something going on. What do you think it means, Nick? I don't know, but it looks like these are instructions for that caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edward, he was following instructions. Oh, so that's how he could still have bad memory and also be able to do this crime. But who could have written that letter? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth? Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue. Okay. Yeah, that'll confirm what we were saying. Yo, we can do the bank vault again. There's nothing left in the safe. I wonder why the caretaker didn't take the letter with him. He left in a hurry, right? I don't think he even came back here after the trial. TV. Ah! What? Well, what's wrong? Huh? Oh, okay, never mind. Oh. What, tell me. Just, when I saw the TV, I remembered. They're showing a Pink Princess special this week. Oh. See? That's why I didn't want to tell you. Okay. That fishing pole looks expensive. Maybe you should bring it to Detective Gumshoe? Don't you think the caretaker would mind? Well, we can just leave him the metal detector in exchange. Maybe we'd better not. Okay, everything's cool here. We should also return the metal detector back to Detective Gumshoe, shouldn't we? Okay, let's go move out of here. Bug rental shop. We did this. I guess the only thing to do is go to Detective Gumshoe. We're gonna go to Detention Center also. Let's go to Detention Center first. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot something. I forgot to ask Maya what to do! Come on, we gotta get the Turnabout Sisters music going. You look as grim as always. Mr. Edgeworth, I heard the story about the class trial. Class trial? What do you mean? You don't remember? No, I don't. Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it, in 3rd grade? Lunch money? Oh, right. Yes, I seem to remember something like that. It was no big deal, you know, just me doing my job. That's why I don't remember, because it's just me doing my normal job every day. Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers. Well, it probably only really mattered to me anyway. Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? That trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney. Ridiculous. Gee, thanks. That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you'd do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, Wright? So simple. To a fault, even. Well, maybe, yeah, but... And then another casually flirting in front of Maya, and Maya's like, what the heck is going on? I think you changed too much, Edgeworth. Perhaps. And he's like, glancing to the side, he's like, glancing at Maya, I don't know. What's he glancing at? Let's move out of here. I'm joking. Let's talk to Edgeworth. Talk. Why prosecute? Hey, Edgeworth, why did you become a prosecutor anyway? When I saw Hey, Edgeworth, I'm like, Hey, Edgeworth! Hey, Apple! And what makes sense because he's red. You used to look up to your dad! Oh, you got daddy, oh, what? I can't do an annoying orange. I cannot do an annoying orange parody on top of my head, okay? I cannot do this. You said you wanted to become a defense attorney, right? I couldn't let myself deny reality like you. What do you mean? My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, Wright, but I'm not that good of a person. One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right? Yes, the man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. He had to be the shooter, any way you look at it, yet he was found innocent. The defense attorney got him off the hook. That would be Robert Hammond. On that day, 15 years ago, the 3 of us were trapped in that elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I have lost all memory of the murder. Lost your memory? Even now, I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in court. He claimed Yanni Yogi had not been of sound mind due to oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence. Innocent. That's when I changed my mind. So do you guys think the caretaker could be Yanni Yogi? He would be, it would fit the age. And Yanni Yogi could have gotten actual permanent memory issues due to oxygen deprivation. And I feel like, no, I think it's something else going on. I know Yanagi is out there, it's gonna be related to this case, but I'm not sure if the caretaker is Yanagi. Huh. Cause then why would you need to do revenge against Edward? That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. Prosecutor Von Karma. What's your relationship with Von Karma? He's my teacher, and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him. So he's like my sister was to you, Nick? He's a perfectionist in all things. In court, in his personal life, in his love life, and he's obsessed with doing everything perfectly. I was joking about the love life part. He has no love for anyone, other than himself. Does loving yourself count as a love life? Because I can relate. He's obsessed with doing everything perfectly. Perfectly, huh? In all the cases he has taken on, none were left unsolved, and not one suspect was declared innocent. Ever. But that's... I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does is his job to find the suspect guilty perfectly. I'm not sure if lying and making up stuff is doing your job perfectly, but whatever. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away. Edward? If what you're saying is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow. He's right! Now's no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edward. It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit. No kidding. So, yeah, the student becomes the master? More like, the master prosecutes the student. That does not land. Maybe you can present some stuff. Parrot! Parrot! Present the parrot! Sorry. I'm not sure I can help you with that. Okay. Present this! Like photo. What are you showing me this picture for? No reason. You know, I was impressed by your deduction in the trial today. Granted, you were at the end of your rope, but still. Nick, he noticed. Haha! Oh yeah, this is the... Oh, Phoenix actually pulled this off. Well, I mean, Larry Buzz saved too, but like, Larry Buzz is a witness, that doesn't count. Phoenix actually, saved it. He came up with his whole deduction, and I didn't think about a deduction either. Phoenix pulled it off. He's gonna be a good attorney. Anyways, nothing to talk about now. So, let's go move to... not Gold Lake. Criminal Affairs Department. We're gonna talk to... I was about to say Gross, but we're gonna talk to Detective Gumshoe, okay? Looks like Detective Gumshoe hadn't gotten back yet. Gumshoe? Gumshoe, he won't be coming back today. Oh, really? He said there was some guy he had to arrest by tomorrow. The boat shop caretaker. He shouted something about catching him if it's the last thing I do, pal. Good luck, Gumshoe. Yeah, there's nothing to look over here. I guess I can look at the babes and a poster of a female police officer? How shocking! This is impossible. Wait, no, that's the latest babes in uniform calendar. My bad. I'm sorry I fell for the woke agenda, you police officers. So sorry. Sorry. Hey, is that the police department's mascot? That's the Blue Badger. It was my idea. I made it. It's my mascot. I see. How nice. Tomorrow, I'll present him before the department at last. I'm going to make sure they know how much people like the Blue Badger. Good luck. This must be the chief of detectives here. He's glued to his computer screen. What? That's not possible. The world ended yesterday? He must be reading predictions for the future on someone's homepage. Okay. I'm not sure. I think detectives are supposed to have naturally supposed to have media literacy. You know, because they're detectives. They should be able to, you know, detect lies. They should have good media literacy. But whatever. I mean, we can't prove he has bad media literacy because he was like, that's impossible. The world ended yesterday, but he's still reading it. So these are the detective's desk. There are computers and files on each one. Funny, they're a lot tidier than I expect. I guess the detectives don't spend a lot of time on their desk. That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Please, think about what you're doing, Jolinda. Don't take my Tommy away from me, no! He must be doing image training for a nasty divorce argument. Oh, so I think it was different each time. I should have done that. Next time in the next game I'll investigate each time. I'll examine each time because it's like different dialogue each time. Like this guy's looking at a divorce. Wait, isn't he a detective? Why does he care about image training for a divorce? Whatever. Maybe I guess physical, which actually makes things way darker. You know what? I'm just gonna shut up. Let's talk to Maya. 1 day left, Nick. Yeah, I know. Well, no time to waste. Let's get going. Let's talk. What to do? I was hoping for Turnabout Sisters team. What do you think we should do now, Maya? You would know best, Nick. Just do what you do. That should work. Any ideas? Well, had any good ideas? This is all tied to the DL6 incident. We'd better find out as much as we can about that murder before tomorrow. Something that happened that has a hold on Edward, and it won't let go. I'm butchering all the dialogue, guys. I'm sorry. My nose. Blame it on my nose. I mean, Ghostbrook Law Office is. We don't have anything else to do. All right, let's look. Let's talk to him. He's out again. When does he work anyway? No, don't be harsh. Guess we'll have to come back later. Can we steal the elephant? Expensive-looking mahogany bookshelves. Also, the expensive-looking books. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. Never mind. It's the same stuff. Let's move to detention center. Nope. Nothing here. Let's go to Criminal Affairs Department. Come on, there's gotta be something. There's gotta be something. Alright, Gore Lake entrance. That's where we're going. Gore Lake Public Beach. Boat rental shop. Caretaker's shack. Okay, there has to be a piece of evidence I'm missing here. Oh, there's some piece of evidence I'm missing somewhere. There's no way. You know what? I'm gonna go examine Grossberg's law office. Because we examined this, right? Everything is checkmarked here. I'm gonna examine. We gotta examine that. So let's go back to Gore Lake Public Beach. Confirm that I examined everything here. Yeah, everything is examined here. Let's go move back to the Gore Lake entrance. I don't think I examined everything here properly. Let's do this. Trees first. I feel winter's chill from the bare leaf trees today. What is it about winter that turns people into poets? I don't know, but my toes are starting to feel numb. Yes, my poetry has that effect on some people. What great poetry that was, Nick. Okay. The sign says Gourd Lake Nature Park. This place is full of families picnicking on the weekend. But no waterfall. Not many picnickers come here for spiritual training, Maya. Okay, move. We're gonna examine our own office! Dude, oh yeah, let's go. We got a theme. We got a theme back. Yeah. Looks like it's cleaning day again at a hotel across the way. I hear they're planning a second branch outside the city. I can see the bellboy adjusting the angle of that screwdriver in the drawer, and I'm so off pitch. But who the hell cares? It's the beautiful song, and not even my bad singing can ruin it. Don't you know that too? I brought in a poster of the Steel Samurai the other day. We had a big fight over whether to put it up or not. I know she's just waiting for a chance to sneak it up on the wall. Oh, is this the intro? Yeah. Oh, you usually don't hear that part with this, because usually you don't spend that much time in the law offices to hear this part. Okay, difficult looking legal books. Okay, there. Okay, I started reading one to make my head hurt. Okay, we already did this. Okay. Watching TV. Wait, what? Mia's desk. If we had more clients, I would probably sit here more often. Lately, I've been spending more time on the couch watching TV. But Maya? Oh, you better be watching Pink Princess. Difficult-looking legal books stand in a formidable row. I just want to read it properly. They mocked me. I tried reading one and made my head hurt. When I closed it, it slipped out of my hand and my foot hurt too. So yeah, we already read that dialogue in the beginning of this case. Mia's favorite plant, its name is Charlie. Mia's got in a knack of watering it lately. Charlie's been freaking up these days. Cool. That's awesome. We gotta talk to Mia about something. I mean, not Mia. We gotta talk to Maya about something. Talk about Polly. Stop showing me stuff and looks like cracking. We only have today to get to the bottom of this. Okay, never mind. Detention center. We already tried that. We can investigate here too. Examine the camera. Smile for the camera. Okay. This guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch since I came in. A real pro. Cool. Move. Right into offices. Criminal Affairs Department. Maybe we didn't examine everything here properly. Nope, everything's fine here. Move. Back to, if we go here, then I can take, let's go to Grossberg's law office. There must be something I'm missing here. There's gotta be something. A solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. I guess Mr. Grossberg isn't getting that painting back. I feel kind of bad for him. An expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. A table for clients. An elegant ebony case, and if I'm not mistaken, that light is made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone who's got money to burn. Okay. So, enough of furniture reviewing. Let's go back to... Okay, we're going to detention center. I definitely didn't present... I need to present something. There's gotta be something I didn't present. Present this. Okay? Sorry. I'm not sure I can help you with that. We did that. We'll do it again anyways. What are you showing me this picture for? No reason. You know, I was impressed by your deduction in the trial today. Granted, you were at the end of your rope, but still. Nick, he noticed. Haha. Okay, show this. Sorry, I'm not sure I can help you with that. Sorry, I'm not sure I can help you with that. Sorry, I'm not sure I can help you with that. Sorry, I'm not sure I can help you with that. Come on! Sorry, I'm not sure I can help you with that. Sorry, I'm not sure I can help you with that. Okay, there's gotta be something. Oh, sure, I haven't presented him this. It was that case that changed my life. And tomorrow, on December 28th, its statute of limitations runs out. Tomorrow? Could that be a coincidence? But, even if the case is finally closed on paper, it'll never be erased from my memory. Never. Oh shoot! Do you think someone actually did this on purpose so that way the last day of trial lines up perfectly with the DL6 incident? Huh. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. Sure this. Eve. Nick! No! That's a photo of his father, don't show him that! You're right. Now probably isn't a good time to dredge up those memories. What is it? Nothing. Huh? Oh shoot, I didn't present this. Edward, see this letter? I should have presented him this. This came out of the safe in the shack where that boat rental caretaker lives. I see. Revenge? On me? Oh yeah, why didn't I present this earlier? I would have been able to clear things up. Who is that old guy anyway? I don't know. Could he be an innocent defendant you got declared guilty or something? Nice, right? But I don't remember that old man. Not at all. So he was following this letter then? Which means there was someone else behind it. Oh, someone else who's stuck in jail. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. Two men, meaning myself and Robert Hammond? It also says this is your last chance. Because then the statute of limitations runs out. But why would the statute of limitations need to run out? What happens if the statute of limitations runs out? How will that prevent them from getting revenge? Last chance? Wait, maybe he's talking about the statute of limitations on the DL6 incident? Wait, that old man. Oh shoot. What is it? Do you know who he is? Yagi. Could he be Yagi? That's what I was saying in the beginning! And actually, no, I messed up! I was saying that for such a long time. And then, I went against it at the beginning of this episode. No! I had such a good thing going on, and I went against it. Come on. Yagi? The suspect in the DL6 incident. The one who was found innocent. Come on, why? I didn't know that. I was confused. Why would he get revenge on Edward and Robert Hammond, the two people who ruined his life? How did they ruin his life? That's what I was thinking. Okay, it cannot be Yagi, because they could not have ruined his life, but... Yeah, let's go talk about that. Yani Yagi. Yani Yagi was a court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in that elevator together 15 years ago. Okay. Oh, the earthquake start effect is happening. Oh. The quake was incredibly strong. Oh yeah, this is the theme we heard at the beginning of the murder. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long, it felt like forever. The air thinned, and the darkness closed in on us in that little box. We became unsettled. Help! I can't breathe! Quiet! I said quiet! You're not making this any easier! I wanna get out! Help! Get us out! Don't shout! You'll just use up more oxygen. Oh, do you think he killed Edward's father so that way he can save up oxygen? That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in the hospital bed, staring up at the ceiling. In court, Yaniagi's mental condition was called into question because his mental condition kept getting worse in the elevator, so he shot Edward's father so that way he can survive. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress had caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed the court, and Yagi was found innocent. So did he plead insanity or something? Huh, but isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edward. Why would he want to take revenge on you? Right. Yeah? There's something that's been troubling me these last few days. Oh damn. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you. You mean the nightmare? Or tell us about it. It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? A memory of a murder. I think the time has come to tell all. Oh my goodness. The nightmare, tell me about it. For the last 15 years, I've had the same dream almost every night. What? I wake up in a fearful sweat every time. I think you should go to the doctor for that though. What kind of dream? It's a dream about my father's killing in the dark. Help! I can't breathe! No! No! Quiet! I said quiet! You're not making this any easier. He said something about him killing someone, right? Or was he just talking about murder in general? Oh, I hope it was just murder in general. I was thinking, no, it's gotta be, did Edward kill his father to save oxygen or something like that? And I'm like, wait a second, that's the only way that would explain how Yagi's life got ruined. But then how did the defense attorney ruin Yagi's life? Never mind, it's the clerk killed his father. Quiet, I said quiet, you're not making this any easier. I wanna get out, help, get us out. Don't shout, you'll just use more oxygen. I can't breathe. You're using up all my air. What? Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. Ah! What are you? Stop breathing my air! No, father! He's attacking father! Then I see the pistol lying by my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from that day in court or the Baileys. In a daze, I pick up the pistol. Get away! Get away from my father! Whoa! And with that scream, I wake. It's a bone-chilling scream. A scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years. But, I have no words. I cannot say it. Oh, I have no words. That's just a dream, right? Right? That the thought is the only thing that has kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's real? They say that sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father. Edward, he was killing your father anyway. It's not your fault. What? If you think about it that way, this letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edward. Think about it. Yagi was really innocent. He was about to kill his father anyway, so like, that's why he wanted revenge against me. Wait, Edward, you mean? It was me. I was a true criminal of DL6. I shot my father. Your father was gonna get killed by Yagi anyways. You were trying to protect your father and then that happened. This is bad. What are we going to do, Nick? What can we do? But I'm confused about why would he want to get revenge on Robert Hammond? I don't know. I don't think there's anything we can do, like it or not. if there's someone else who knows a lot about the DL6 incident, maybe... There is, Nick! There's someone else who knows about DL6. Now we can talk to Grossberg. Now Grossberg's gonna show up in his office. Wow. Okay. Grossberg will show up in his office as soon as, you know, coincidentally, as soon as we find out about we need more information on DL6. Mr. Grossberg! Ah, hello there! What's wrong? You look troubled. No kidding! I can't believe you're not! My! Just calm down and tell me what's happened, It's Mr. Edgeworth, he... And yeah, we're gonna ask him about DL6. I see! So Mr. Edgeworth dreamed that he shot his own father? It's only a dream! Only a dream! I wonder... What? If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled, Well... Also, consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep, he'd want to frame him for murder. This leads me to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream, it was real, as you imagine. Miles Edgeworth threw a pistol to save his father. The pistol fired, and the deed was done. No! I don't believe it. The Yogi was suspected of murder, and his career as a bailiff was irrevocably wrecked. Thus, he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close. Wait, did I misunderstood? Because the thing was, there's no, it didn't tell me who was speaking when, right? So I'm assuming it was the bailiff that tried to shoot his father. Or do you think his father tried to shoot... Wait, let me go back. I need to go look at the recording. Was it his father that was about to kill Bailiff and then, Edgeworth tried to stop his father? Or did Edgeworth try to save his father? Let me check. Okay, I'm back. So I looked back at the recording. So I think what happened was, Yagi was attacking his father. Like, he was probably, like, shaking him or something. But he wasn't using a gun yet. He wasn't trying to kill his father yet. He was, like, going insane. But then Edgeworth, saw a gun, which I think he said something about how it was probably evidence from the trial. Like, the trial they were doing and all that stuff. So then, he threw a pistol to save his father, and he accidentally killed his father. So, Yagi didn't actually kill his father. Well, Yagi was probably gonna do it anyways, if he was going so insane. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close. But how would the statute of limitations, I need to understand. What do you know about Edgeworth's father? He was a defense attorney without peer. It sounds trite, but it's true. Well, he may have had one peer, now that I think about it. Your mentor, Mia Fey. My sister? Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques. That's no surprise. Von Karma is an extreme man. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. The result is a perfect and win record in court. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods. And he lost, and died in despair, as it were. I see. When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called on a spirit medium. That was your mother, Miss Fey. Huh. I am Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yanni Yagi. Yeah, Yagi was found innocent. That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud. That's right. Everyone thought she was, you see. And I totally had no part in that. Now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Huh? Oh yeah. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him. But yeah, because he wouldn't want his son to go in jail. I don't believe it. So you're saying he falsified his testimony? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son? It's only a possibility, mind you. But a possibility nonetheless. This is why enjoy these games without spoilers. Don't switch up any spoilers, okay? If this is your first time you know, playing Ace Attorney or watching this, right? Don't switch up spoilers. Play the game yourself. Watch my playthrough, but don't switch up spoilers. Don't switch up anything related to the game. Just play the games yourself, and don't switch up any discussion. Don't switch up any shit. Don't switch up any fan art. You're gonna get spoilers somehow, okay? You'll accidentally run into spoilers and you'll regret it. So don't do it. Okay? Yeah, that is crazy. We presented the parrot, right? Or, quite sorry. I have nothing to say concerning that. We gave him the file, right? This incident took place 15 years ago tomorrow. So tomorrow will see the completion of not one, but 2 trials. All thanks to the statute of limitations. However, I'm afraid the damage the incident has done will never be eased. Oops. Case summary. Oh, I didn't know I could click on that. Air and elevator was auctioned to... Oh, damn. Okay. Oops. Wait, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. So yeah, we can read the case summary. So, air and elevator was oxygen depleted at the time of incident. No clues found on the scene. Victim data, Gregory Edgeworth. Defense attorney trapped in elevator, returning from a lost show with son, Miles Edgeworth, age 9. 1 bullet found in heart. The murder weapon was fired twice. Huh. If Edgeworth threw the gun, then I don't think it would fire twice, right? Suspect data, Yaniyagi, court bailiff, trapped in elevator with the Edgeworths. Memory loss due to oxygen deprivation. After his arrest, fiancée Polly Jenkins. Oh! After his arrest, fiancée Polly Jenkins committed suicide? That's what appeared his name, Polly? And he actually got permanent memory loss, it looks like. So that's why... Oh, damn. Oh, this is unfortunate. Did we present this? This is... Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, so regarding statute of limitations, I think the reason why he's doing this is so that way he can finally be found innocent? I don't know. No, he was already found innocent. Why did he need... What's the point of statute of limitations? So that way Edgeworth can be properly accused? I don't know. I don't understand. What's the point of statute of limitations? Why does he need to do this before the statute of limitations? However, I'm afraid the damage to deal 6, yeah. And then we can finally present this. Gregory Edgeworth? He was a gifted man. His death was truly a loss. I wonder what would have happened, what would have become of Von Karma were he alive. Oh, then Von Karma would have lost his streak. That would have been awesome. Oh yeah, and then he would have exposed Von Karma. For a second I was thinking, what if Von Karma was the murderer for this guy? Because Von Karma was being exposed. And then I realized, nah, no, that's not happening because Von Karma was on in the elevator. It was either Edgeworth or the Yaniyagi. Letter from safe. Get your... yeah. Oh ho! So this is the letter. It does seem that Yagi was following this letter when he killed Hammond. But why kill Robert Hammond? Hammond was a skilled defense attorney, but he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own. Huh? His own sake? He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability. But he got his client found innocent, so why should it matter? Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yagi was a free man, but socially he was ruined. Huh? You'll understand soon enough. Wait! What is it? This letter? I've seen this handwriting somewhere before. A long time ago! Whose handwriting was this? No, I don't think it's Manfred for Karma, is it? Do you have any idea who wrote this? It's not Yagi, it's not Miles Edgeworth. It's him! Could it be Manfred for Karma? Von Karma? Why would he have something to do with this? Well, I'm not sure. Von Karma! Von Karma? Well, wait! You're right, my boy! This is Von Karma's handwriting, I'm sure of it! I used to see it all the time in court reports! What?! But that means that the one who told Mr. Yagi to kill was... Correct! Manfred Von Karma himself! What does this mean then? Why would Von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? Somehow this is scarier. Von Karma is scarier than Red White, the guy who literally has a blackmail empire. I'm more scared of Von Karma than I am of the Red White, because Red White was pathetic. We saw how pathetic he was. But yeah, this is we need to talk to him about Prosecutor Von Karma. If it truly was Von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. He'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. He'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty. Oh no. But how could Von Karma know about Edgeworth's past like that? Even Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare. That I do not know. Yet I do know Von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son. What do you mean? It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court, and Von Karma did win, but he didn't make it through the trial unscarred. Tell me about this. What happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and Von Karma? So even though Manfred Von Karma mentored Edgeworth, he just wants to ruin Edgeworth at the end because of his beef with his father, because his father was about to expose Von Karma. Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial, but Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence, and thought he lost the trial. And though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusation stood. Faulty evidence? It was the only penalty Von Karma has ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. Wow! It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. A vacation for several months? Okay. A vacation? Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting. Really? He doesn't take vacations? Like, go to the sea or, to the mountains? Don't tell me he's never been to Europe. You have strange ideas about vacations, Maya. Europe? Who would go to Europe? Mountains? The sea? That's ridiculous. In any case, that was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot. Odd. If he wanted to keep a perfect record so badly, why would he take such a long vacation? What do we do, Nick? Von Karma's going to bring him DL6. You can bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to DL6? I won't let him, so that's why the statute of limitations was running. That's why he wanted this murder to happen before the statute of limitations runs out. So that way Edgeworth can get double accused. That way Edgeworth can get a perfect revenge against his father. God damn. Damn. I won't let him. Yes, Mr. Wright. I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know? I know that. I just believe in Edgeworth's innocence. I can't believe he killed someone. But Nick, Mr. Edgeworth admits it himself. Wait, how is it murder? He didn't. It wasn't like he had a fight with someone and then he like pushed them over and killed him. He wasn't trying to do any violence. He threw a gun and it shot. It's not just. It's like an actual accident. It's not him committing murder. It's just like, yeah, he's probably gonna get a fine or some crap. I don't know. But it's not. He didn't commit murder. It's not accident. It's not murder. It says like, oh my goodness, I pushed him down the stairs. I pushed him down the stairs in anger. I didn't expect him to die. Like, you committed violence and like that led to murder, which was by accident. But you still committed violence. Like you still had to. It was still you committing violence. But Edgeworth wasn't doing that. He was trying to protect his father. Whatever. Mr. Edgeworth admits himself, and he's also like the fact that he's like 3rd grader. Come on. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave. I don't care. I know he's not guilty. Mr. Wright, if you say so, I suppose I could go check again. The police files might hold something of interest. Mr. Grossberg, thank you. I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim. I understand. The police materials. I'm guessing this is hinting me to go to, the thing. Maya, let's talk. We need to talk about this. I'm kidding. It's fine. Actually, I want dialogue. I want new dialogue. New dialogue. Look, it's Maya. I want all the dialogue from Maya. Stop showing me stuff. Okay, never mind. Okay, let's go move into. Okay, December 27th, Police Department Criminal Affairs. There's hardly anyone here. Everyone must be out looking for the old guy, Yagi. Oh, it's you! I don't think Gumshoe will be coming back today. He's staying out late looking for someone. Sounds like Detective Gumshoe is pounding the pavement for real. We were wondering if we could check in the records room again. Well, no, I can't have just anyone wandering around in there. But I guess Mr. Von Karma is there and now anyway. You can go in as long as he's there. Von Karma? Yes. He just arrived, actually. Von Karma's in the records room? Nick, let's hurry! I don't think I want to see Von Karma. Oh, I know, I got spoilers for this part, which I absolutely hate. This is why you don't search for spoilers, because I know what's gonna happen here. Dusty as always. We were only here just yesterday. I'm sure they just haven't had the time to clean. What's wrong, Nick? Nothing. I'm just noticing that he isn't here. Von Karma? Let's examine. Okay. There are shelves stuffed with case files in the back of the room, too. Forgotten cases, rotting away for eternity. Nick, let's get what we need and get out of here. All this dust is getting to me. Here... Oh, this thing is open. I probably should check that. Here are files of collected case reports. There's quite a large volume of reports here. Wow! These are all case reports? Yeah. It's like a graveyard of police cases. I guess my sister's case report is in here too. Quietly gathering dust. Aw, damn. Yeah, we're gonna go check that later. Let's go check here. It looks like there are files inside this glass case. The case is so dusty I can't see what's inside. Nick, it's locked. They must keep important case files in there. And then that should be the only one. Yeah, let's just do this. Huh? One of the drawers here is open? Someone must have been looking in it recently. The label says unsolved cases evidence? Unsolved cases? Nick! The file for DL6 is completely empty! What? What are you doing here in here? Eek! Baba Karma? You! How do you know my name? Are you a dumb... You have actual... You got her in contempt of court! Okay. Huh? Have we met? You know, don't say anything, don't say anything. Well, what are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team. Defense team? Oh, we should not have said anything. Ahem, I beg your pardon. You see, I rarely remember defense attorneys. They're all like bugs to me. Needless things to be crushed. I can see how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor. I don't want to talk to him, but whatever. Mr. Edgeworth is your student, right? A romanticist who still can't shed that veneer of amateurism. What is a romanticist? It's like, he's calling Edgeworth romantic. Is he calling Edgeworth romantic? Like he's really romantic and all stuff? Romanticist. Romanticist. A movement in the... Oh, is it like the Romance era? Like the art, like the romances? A writer, artist, or musician of the Romantic movement. That's not what he's talking about. Or maybe he is talking about it. Maybe that's an insult for Von Karma. Amateurism. I don't need to switch up amateurism. Just like his father, always second rate. Mr. Von Karma, you had an axe to grind with Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you? Me? A grudge against a mere defense attorney? Why? Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record? Oh, I hate that evil grin. See, you did, but what I don't get is, why did you take his son under your wing afterwards? The son of your most bitter rival. That, my dear attorney, is none of your business. Okay. Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. It's been a while since I had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt. His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean? You're quite a researcher. If you've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow. We were right. So Von Karma is going to bring up the L6 in court tomorrow. Okay, we're good. Let's go leave. Oh. I think I know what I have to do. I'm gonna hate this. Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. This is the only way to progress! This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yagi to commit murder. Why did we show him, though? I know this is the only way to progress. This is what happened with Red White. We should just keep our mouth shut and make him do the same, and present the evidence then. Yanni Yagi? How many years has it been since I've heard him called by that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it. We should have recorded that. So you admit it? You wrote Mr. Yagi this letter? Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You saved me from a lot of needless hassle. Oh my goodness! What? Nick, what is this thing? What is that thing? Oh, a stun gun for self-defense, usually. I got spoilers for this. Indeed. 600,000 volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence. 600,000? What? Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it usually. Now, give me the letter. No! No! Whoa, what are you? Nick, run! Ah! No! How dare you! Maya! Out of my way! Wah! How dare you do it to Maya? I'm gonna go beat the hell out of this Von Karma guy. In court. Oh, he got us. The letter's gone, of course. And he took the DL6 evidence. All of it. Back to having no clues. Wait, Maya jumped first. Maya! Is she okay? No. Maya! 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 Open your eyes! No! Maya! The letter. Did he take it? Huh? Oh, yeah. Are you okay? I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from the thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. I'm no good as a lawyer or a medium. I can't even call my sister. No, Maya, don't say that. Not even now, when we need her the most. You saved Edward. You saved Edward before. I wish I hadn't woken up at all. No! Don't say that, Maya. Maya! Grr. There has to be some way I can help her. I'd better do something about her self-confidence first. Maya? She's holding something. What is that? A bullet? DL6 incident evidence number 7. Taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember. Von Karma was holding this when Maya jumped him. Ooh, we got something in return though. I would have preferred that letter, but okay. Can't we make Grossberg a witness? Did he knows this letter? Can't we just make Grossberg a witness? Well, whatever. I'm taken from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. Still bears clear basilistic markings. I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow. To be continued. How dare that son of a bitch, tase Maya like that? I don't even care. I'm gonna curse at that guy. What a. Okay, gotta stay calm. Yeah. I gotta make sure I save the right thing. But yeah, we're gonna go beat the hell of. We're gonna go get Von Karma a guilty verdict. No, we're not gonna give Von Karma a guilty verdict. We're gonna make him get guilty. Like the judge will declare Von Karma guilty. We're gonna expose Von Karma. We're gonna expose a lot of people. Okay, we're gonna expose Yanni Yagi, which it's not really entirely his fault. It's Von Karma's fault. Von Karma is an evil person. Okay, Yanni Yagi has mental issues. Like it's not really his fault. He went insane with the oxygen deprivation. This is why you breathe, guys. Don't hold your breath like that. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. We gotta get revenge on Von Karma. Von Karma, how dare Von Karma do that? So, yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye!